Okay, I'm going to be giving a speech over my favorite place. My favorite place is home because I just love going home. That's where the family is. That's where the love is, and I just feel mainly more at home when I'm at home. So, to describe to you what my home is like, when I drive back from College Station, I get onto 45 and I drive an hour and a half on there, and then when I start to see all the streets, like the cities like Ferris and Fairfield, I get really excited because I know I'm almost there. So then I exit 20 and I go down 20 for a little bit and I start speeding because I'm super excited to get out of the car. And then I hit George Bush, and when I hit George Bush, I know for sure that I'm home free. And so after I pass George Bush, I keep going, and my street is Valencia. And so I turn down the street. It's a very long, winding road, and it just makes me super anxious seeing all the houses and stuff. And then I pull up to my house, which always has a ton of cars in front of it because so many people live with me. And then our driveway is really windy as well, so I walk up the winding driveway. My mom never cuts her rose bushes, so you have to fight through the rose bushes to get into the house. And when you get inside, and it's super loud, and everyone's super excited to see you come home, and it's just a great thing to be there. And I also like being home because of the people that are there. So my grandpa, he doesn't live with me, but he's in Dallas as well, and he has dementia, and he can't hold conversations for very long on the phone because he gets sidetracked easily. So I get to see people like him when I go home, and my grandma. I don't talk to my grandma too much, but I get to see her at least in person when I go home. And then my little cousin, she does live with me, but she's autistic, and so she's like my little sister because she's lived with me ever since she was born. And so she doesn't do well with phones either, so I get to go home and see her whenever I go home, and that's always a good thing. And literally my whole family lives with me at home. I have two uncles living with me, an aunt, two cousins, four cousins living with me. Actually, my mom is a bunch of people at my house, so it's always a bunch of love and fun when I'm there. And so we like to play. We play games. My mom, for Christmas one year, she bought my uncle a ping pong table. And so, well, not a table, but a ping pong setup. So you put it on a table, and we have very competitive competitions. Yeah, my uncle's very competitive with that game. So if you lose, you get made fun of and you get knocked off the table. And so we play that all the time. Also, I just like thinking of home because now that I'm not at home anymore, it's fun to think of all the memories I've had there. So I had my my graduation party there, and that was super fun. My mom went all out and got this big carnival like tent in the backyard that nobody wanted to go into because it was because it was way too hot out there and the heat was trapped inside of the building. And yeah, just other things like my going away party was there, my cousin's baby shower was there. We have a lot of fun events at my house, and so that's why I like being home.